Hi, my name is Arnie Peterson from Awareness and Health, and this is episode number 5 today on the main theme of self-confidence and self-esteem. And today is about self-love, using inner child healing to create self-love and create harmony in our life now. And last week, I finished off with a question. What is it we needed when we were a child that we didn't get? And I want to go into that today, and hopefully you contemplated that a little bit. And one of the things I said was that all of our suffering is caused by trying to be something that we're not. So when we were younger, the things that we didn't get, maybe we just needed the time for our parents to just spend time with us. Maybe them to get to know us in ways, things that we were feeling, expressing our emotions, to just be there and allow what we're feeling to be okay. Maybe we just needed them to take us and do things with us. Maybe we needed to be hugged. Maybe we needed to be told that we were loved. But whatever these things are, when we didn't get our needs met, say when we were younger, if we expressed ourselves in some way, we were never supported through that, in a sense that we ended up, here we are, the natural state that we really are, we ended up dissociating, leaving, abandoning parts of ourselves because that part of ourselves was rejected in a way. And so when we're older, this part of us, this suffering that's created by us trying to fit in, trying to be worthy of love, trying to just growing up feeling that we're not good enough, because if we were good enough, what we were feeling, who we were when we were a child, we would have got our needs met. So we take on this belief that we're just not good enough. We're not worthy of love. We're not worthy of the attention from others. We're not worthy of a hug. We're not worthy of getting told that we're loved. And so these coping strategies, these behaviors, these subconscious programs get created. And so today I wanted to talk about that simple question, how we can actually heal these younger parts of ourselves if we still have these parts of us that are still there. And to simply ask that question, what is it when I was younger that I really needed that I didn't get? Did I need more time? Did I need to be hugged? Did I need to be told that I was, I was loved? Whatever it was, to get a sense of what that is, and to find ways now to give that to ourselves. Now it's interesting if we just actually breathe and feel our body sensations, just sit there, just sit on a chair and just breathe and just allow what we're feeling. We're actually giving ourselves attention. We're giving ourselves love. We're saying to ourselves we matter because we're spending time to be with ourselves. Maybe that's what we needed when we were younger. We just needed our parents to want to spend time with us. And so when we spend time with ourselves, maybe doing something fun, doing something creative. So maybe that's what we needed. So we find things that are creative that we can spend time with ourselves. That when we start with really feeling what we're feeling inside of our body, that is the biggest place where it starts, really connecting with the feelings inside, because then we can get a really good sense of the energy that's moving through our body. When we connect with ourselves, we can connect with our body, with our heart, with our emotions, and then we can really get a sense of what we really, really need. And then we're able to bring that into ourselves, what we needed when we were a child. And when we do that, in a sense, we start actually, the part of us that left, we end up reintegrating that back with ourselves. So the parts of us when we were a child that we didn't feel we fit in, we didn't feel we mattered enough because every time we spoke up we were cut off. Maybe we didn't get the touch, the hugs, the affection that we needed. And so we end up just coping and abandoning and letting go of our needs. We end up leaving ourselves. So as we start figuring these things out and bringing them back into ourselves, figuring out what is it I needed. Did I need attention? Did I need affection? Did I need acknowledgement? I just needed to be recognized for who I was. Maybe I just needed to feel appreciated, that who I was important, who I am matters. So when we do things that make us feel that, wow, we really appreciate ourselves, we're doing something for ourselves, we're acknowledging ourselves, wow, I did a really good job with that, I feel really good with what I did. We stand back and look at the thing that we did, some creative project, and really let ourselves know how good we did. Maybe we look in the mirror and say to ourselves that I love you, I really appreciate you, I really love and appreciate myself. And maybe we spend some time doing that. But each time we do that, we're actually giving the very thing to ourselves that we needed. But at the same time, we're receiving it too. So we're giving and receiving the thing we needed long ago that we didn't get. And that's actually how we just keep integrating these wounded parts of ourselves from the past back into the present moment. And the more we connect with our body when we do this, the more we connect with our breathing and ground ourselves and center ourselves in the present moment and feel ourselves, just the energy moving through our body, we're giving the love and attention to ourselves that we always needed. And we're helping whatever we feel be there and be okay. Because when we left and abandoned parts of ourselves when we were younger, we essentially abandoned feelings and emotions that were moving through our body. And when we abandon feelings and emotions, we're essentially disconnecting from our body. So when we want to bring more love into our life, more prosperity, more things into our life now, how can we do that if we've abandoned and left part of our body aside because certain feelings, we've just created this behavior of dissociating from them. So as we come back into our body and we start connecting to ourselves with self-love, doing acts of kindness for ourselves, acts of kindness for others, and expressing to ourselves all of the things we needed that we didn't get when we were younger, and finding creative ways to do that, you'll find that a lot of healing will happen. This will change the way you feel about yourself, the way you look out at the world, because you'll start feeling, when we start giving to ourselves what we really always have needed, that time and attention, we start feeling inside that we really, really matter, and we're giving and receiving the very thing that we have always needed. And that strengthens our self-esteem, that strengthens our self-confidence. So I want to leave you with that, to really contemplate that simple question. What is it I needed when I was younger that I didn't get? And how can I find creative ways to give that to myself now? And so next week, I want to talk about grounding and centering, sort of in the here and now. Because if we're really wanting to create more self-love, feeling better about ourselves, more harmony, more joy in life, really it's important to just be present in the moment. So grounding ourselves, connecting with our body, connecting with our breathing, just being present for the energy of life in the moment to happen now, then we can really engage with life and co-create with life as it's happening. So I'm going to leave you with that for now. And my name is Arnie Peterson. I'm a hypnotherapist, an energy healer, and a mindfulness teacher. And I'm going to be doing another episode next week and the week after on the same subtopic of self-confidence and self-esteem. And then after that, I'm going to change the theme to the next self-help topic. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to hearing any comments from you, and I look forward to seeing you next week.